Okay, so... Right. A lot of time has passed, and a lot of things have happened. But mostly it's been a back and forth with stuff getting wrecked, and then rebuilding, and then wrecked, and then rebuilding, that kind of thing. So, hey look, Gorhooks, not a single new entity has shown up yet, but we're going to start poking that in a moment. So what were most of the incidents? Well, honestly, it was mostly about waste packs. Yeah, we are going to get the waste pack disintegrator. My gosh, we need it. I have a lot of bots now. Um, and that meant I had a lot of waste packs. In fact, acid fogs are starting to be a thing. In fact, it's getting pretty bad. My land is, well, um, it's not great right now, okay? But I started dumping the waste packs. And then the other tribes started firing more waste packs than I dumped into my territory. How do you even have so many? Like with drop pods, just ah! And so I started getting rid of them in different ways. One of the ways was I'd pop out in the world, camp, dump, grab a whole bunch of herbal medicine because I was out of medicine, which was a huge help. You'd be surprised at just how much can be carried by everyone. And I had some pack animals at that time, and all the bots. I could even bring back rocks. So I have some slate and stuff. Anyway, I am in the process of several things. But we've just made a huge breakthrough. I really don't need this stuff. I have not been getting merchants. Or at least not the right kinds of merchants. I'm going to give all of this away. That seems like a good idea. What else do we not need? I can't get rid of the food right now. Should I get rid of the toxic waste packs the same way? Here's a gift! What? I heard that you guys liked this stuff. Alright, I don't think I need these anymore. It's a pretty nice parka there. I did make those sashes. Yeah, that's junk. I do like my masks, but we're past that. Okay, so we've made a lot of these. It's time. We've got what we needed. So, except I'm gonna fire that to make more friends. Because friends are a good thing. Current relations are... Well, I've got a couple allies. I can make one more. They're within range. Hopefully I have just enough, and then I'll have 3 allies. Which, if we're going to wake this shit up, I want all the allies I can get. I do want to build around a little bit more. I need more steel. This is my answer to the power problems. I actually didn't have as much power problems, but I want to be able to turn the wood burners off. I've stocked up massively, although I do want to sell food. Oh, he has been practicing his cooking. It's pretty bad. Nobody's allowed to eat any of it. I'm hoping to, while we're giving things away, somebody who had an initial cooking skill of 0. Yeah, let's just, I'll send these 2. Why not? Okay. So, a big breakthrough. I just made the last stone skin. When I scraped together enough steel to construct this, yeah, we're that hard up, we're going to even dye people different colors. And it is time for the Zerk team. We have, as Drowbar can model here, some good marine armor, a good marine helmet, Thrombo fur and Devil Strand in this particular outfit. But that's not all. We have a pile of medicine because we need to do a pile of operations. This one already has bionic legs, but what about a bionic heart? Oh, those nasty gut worms. We'll give you a funny new stomach. That'll get that solved. And the stone skin gland. We're gonna class change you to Berserker. And we've got an excellent obsidian longsword. Never did get a masterwork one, but it'll be good enough. As I said at the beginning, we're not making super soldiers. Or I don't know when I said it, somewhere during it. Did somebody leave a freaking... Oh, you're carrying that. Yeah, there's a lot of rot stink going around, a lot of repairs as usual. So, you are our first candidate, and we have... I guess good is the best hospital bed we ever made. We're doing the best we can here, okay? We have lots of people. Alright. So, Drowbard, leader of the Berserkers. Is there anything I can do to improve... Ooh, geez. 15 medical. Yours is only 14, but you have better vision and manipulation. I think you should be the doctor on this one. Dr. Flesh Shaper. She's the one who made these anyway. No, wait. You're Dr. Flesh Shaper. Ah, the artist of flesh. But you're the one who does all the scar rituals. Oh, hey, look, a spare heart. We can shoot that off as well. When it rains organs, I mean, that just... Doesn't that make you want to be friends with somebody? Oh, man, what would that be like? Somebody raids your base, and you fire back a whole bunch of the hearts of all the people they sent to you? Man, that would be brutal. Okay, I do have a psychic harmonizer for a reason. That was a lucky buy. This guy is nothing but trouble. But, well, I think I'm just gonna give him a joy wire. When I can get the iron to do so. We'll get iron, don't worry. We'll put a joy wire and the harmonizer in him so he's a happiness aura. Because when we start poking the darkness, I think it would be a good idea to maybe have... Okay, here it is. Stone skin gland. Marine armor. You shoot, the marine armor will stop the bullet. If it doesn't, some of the damage can get through. But then it runs into the Thrombo fur shirt. Then maybe that stops some of the damage or all the damage. But if not, it then hits the stone skin gland, which may also cut the damage down or render it entirely gone. 70% sharp. Sharp is the one that we care about the most. Blunt is, you know. And this is providing a 153% to the initial thing. So, yeah, it's pretty good. But the helmet's always going to be your weak point. And there was no other layer until we added the stone skin. So now there's 2 layers protecting you. There. Those pants are going to need to be replaced. We'll have to see if I can get on that. I don't think I have any Devil Strand. Actually, I do have some Devil Strand coming. I can make a few more pants. This is currently Psychoid. I have plenty of tea. Yeah. I've got plenty of all the things. We can go nuts. So, that was a success. Next up, we have Ares, who has Jogger. A huge speed bonus there. Drowbard's, well, you're pretty good at fighting, and you're going to be very, very good at fighting. Okay. That one's still in progress. Let's see. Beautiful. Brawler. The perfect fit, right? Well, a +4 melee hit chance is pretty nice. I really wish you had nimble and tough and jogger. Anyway, jogger's great. Body modder? Oh, guess what, little Ares? You all grew up, relatively speaking, and now you're going to get the full treatment. You wanted body mods? Oh boy. Here's that stone skin gland. Here's your brand new heart. If I were really gonna go crazy, I'd be getting you things like arms and spines and stomachs and all kinds of crazy stuff. The only stomach, you got that one over here, Drowbard, because, well, it got rid of those nasty gut worms. It's 25% better at digestion. It's better than a biological stomach in almost every way, in fact. Alright, are we done? I think that's a full set. It doesn't even look like that much, does it? But this took an incredible amount of resources to make happen. Alright, a good bed. Supreme expectations. Okay. I don't want to make any silly mistakes. Good. Here we go. Oh, come on. A Wolverine. Because a fox just won't do it anymore. Oh, Lady Branch is a pacifist, but you're not. Heh. And you've got one of those nice swords. Problem solved. At least not want not. What about these trees over here? Don't they get some too? You guys are gonna get that rot stink infection again. Okay. She's hard at work. Rebuilding them. While she's doing her part, I'm going to set up the next patient. The next lucky patient. Stone skin gland might be the single most important thing, but the bionic heart's pretty good too. It should be, I believe it has more hit points than a regular heart. Which is a big deal. Why are you making advanced components? Somebody else tried to butt in on it. Somebody who I note has a medical skill of 7. Yeah, I'm not going to let him move from there. This is just some weird guy who joined me. He doesn't sleep or eat, so he basically can work 24/7. Mostly I just have him haul shit. No. I think we'll avoid prepping the next one until this one's done. Shame you can't get more medical experience, but it's going to be locked down now. Oh, what's that? That. Oh, that's just a heart. Oh, it's just a heart lying around. What would happen if I put the heart into this? I keep sneezing meat everywhere. It's gross. Anyway, yes, we had this and that, but no new entities, only entities we'd seen before, and very few even of those. Things have been weirdly quiet for a while. Some cultists, animal attacks, lots of diseases. We talked about the diseases last time. Alright, I'm going to let her take a break before we do the next one. I don't want her to decline any. Yeah, her consciousness not being 100% is unfortunate. Consciousness is like the one stat to rule them all. Alright. Here we go. Leg, heart, gland. Complete? Not a single failure yet. If any part of this fails, it's very expensive to replace the lost part. I would have gone with Glitter World medicine if I was rich enough. I really would have. The heart's the one where you can really screw up and hurt a person too. Where are the legs? Oh, this one already has bionic legs. Oh, cool. That means I have a pair couple of legs. Oh, I forgot I did that for you. I don't remember doing that anymore. But I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth if I can put a couple of legs on around. The virus band has arrived in transport pod. They want to besiege your colony. These people specifically. Oh wow, Drabod's father. These people specifically have raided me over and over again. This waster tribe, specifically them. Is that iron? Well, maybe I'm not so upset at you lot. I don't think your weapons look all that scary. This is a... Yep. This isn't really a problem. I have a lot of wargs. My gosh, I wonder if the wargs alone could overrun you. Oh. Cool. I was about to consider doing a ritual to send something nasty after them, but... Well... Maybe we should be a little more proactive. Let's not get too worked up, though. Okay, Hughes. Why are you feeding him nutrient paste? Operate on him! You're hungry, you're tired. I worry about this operation. Just do it. I don't want the friendly pigmen to decide that they're not doing well and leave. But I also don't want to risk my people out here in the open field. We prefer to fight, you know, from behind cover. But this is fine. Thanks, guys. Anyone particularly interesting? Ooh, great memory is nice. Wow. I think they're dead. Well, he's gotta be enjoying the scenery. That's how he'd want to go out. Cool. Maybe everything they brought burns up. Either way, I don't care. I have my own business. Yeah. I try to make sure that nobody wants to go into the mausoleum because it tends to really upset them when they walk through it. Seen bodies, a whole bunch of debuffs from that. Looks like they hurt my wargs. The operation was a success. Yeah. Alright, all we need is a little bit of steel. We can... Oh, we already got it? Okay, we're going to dye everyone a different color. Somehow a couple of my people are still out there. Let's fix that. Oh, you don't need to worry about that. Why don't you come in and do some tending? Yeah, fix them up. All right. Warrior 1. Then we can do the berserking ceremony. And then, oh boy, we're going to have some fun. Okay, let's see. You like yellow. Blue is the color of our ideology. We're Berserkers, though. Berserkers gotta go with a red, right? The problem is the Devil Strand's red, and so that we've already got red as a dominant color. What about black? You know what? I kind of like that. Let's go with Berserkers in black. Alright. Oh, you're done. Yeah, you can go rest. Whew. Wish I could dye the bots, too. But you need to reduce it to a cost of just 1 dye per bot. Alright, one of these people aren't going to qualify right away. They'll have to go through some fights and build up their fighting skill, and then they can become a Berserker. But the other 3 will all be Berserkers. We'll start by summoning... We'll provoke voids and summon bots. It'll be great. Look, our defenses are even sort of rebuilt. I just don't have the steel. Okay, number 2. You do it. So we're going to get all 4 of the Berserkers. Oh, right. Also, that's... I do like your name being Ares. I picked that out for you, and I like it. I'm also going to change the gunslingers to another color as well. And everyone else is going to try to kind of hang back because the gunslingers have marine armor and miniguns. We don't have any beam weapons. We don't have any charge weapon. Well, we have one charge lance somebody's got, but it's not a good one. It's just a normal one. Alright. Cameron just won't do now. We gotta pick a name for you. We're going into our end game now. What would be an appropriate name for you? Beautiful. Refuses to firefight. Oh, right. You used to be a genie. You're actually a crafting expert. Was. Before we overwrote his stuff. All of those weaknesses are gone. Alright, we'll go with that. And what about you? You're already a brawler. Okay. I was gonna go with Way of the Fist, but she has a sword. Though it would be neat if we get a Zeus hammer or something later. We have an ideological relic that's a Zeus hammer. I don't know if we want to pursue that or not. I was hopping between multiple things before coming back. It actually has enough fuel to do that if you long-range scan multiple nodes. It's got enough carry capacity as long as you're only running like 3 or 4 people. You can bring back, tons of stuff. Alright, there we go. Black is the Berserkers. And to that end. Yes. This will take away their ability to do pretty much everything. Even crafting will be lost. So, very unfortunate. I only had 3 decent crafters. 1 good crafter, 2 decent crafters. And it still took forever because there's always so much to craft. By the way, how's this? You there! Ally number 3. Going into the end game. I have 3 friends. It took a while. It seems weird that you'd give up things you have passions in, too. I don't know. Might have made more sense if you lost 1 point of passion in all of them. And things that didn't have a passion just became unusable. I don't know. Oh, sandstone just fell from the sky. Good thing it didn't land on my house. That would have been unfortunate. Alright, one more. One more person can qualify. I really expect all those people who died earlier, that's not going to happen this time. All the flesh whores are going to come out, and these 4 they're just going to chop through them. They're not just going to get one shot by some random nonsense. The only thing I'm afraid of is robots. I'm keeping 1 person specifically with I need to figure out who's got my EMP grenades. Where are my EMP grenades? Shit. Yeah, I turned her into a berserker. I need to make... I don't know where the EMP grenades went. I need EMP grenades. Somebody always has to have those. That is a vital resource. I'll equip it to somebody. But yeah. I have high hopes for my ninjas. We'll get you too. Unfortunately, I've been working up your cooking, but it's going to take away your ability to cook. Oh well. Once he gets to 6, he qualifies and we'll make him a Zerk. Even if he doesn't have the passion for it, he'll still be a Zerker. For the, this guy here... I have a joy wire, and I have a harmonizer for you. You will no longer be a troublemaker. You have been nothing but trouble. And that ends now. From now on, you will be a... Why did a puppy die? From now on, you will be a ray of sunshine. You got killed by a tortoise? That's terrible. Okay. Alright. Joywire was a success. He will no longer be constantly having mental breaks. And this big expensive thing means now he has a real use in the colony. I don't think he's going to be crafting anything. I'm pretty sure he's going to continue to do what he's been doing, which is just hauling stuff mostly. We need steel. Where can we get a bunch of steel? Is there a place close? I mean, plasteel's always good too, but I guess there's still a little over here you can get. Do that. Guys, stop worrying about the fires. It'll rain. Wow, it really did burn everything, didn't it? Oh, hey, look, medicine. I just used a ton of that, but I still have some. Oh, hey. Oh, hi there. Right, yes. Okay. Out you go. I'm sure I still have some kids' clothes somewhere. Maybe. Just use whatever's lying around. I don't care. Everything's fine. Just somebody make the kids some clothes. No sense being naked. I don't have a hat, do I? I think I sold off the masks. Oops. Well, I do need to make a couple dead life packs anyway. Alright, there we go. He'll get a mask. Everything will be great. She has absolutely no traits at this time. That's okay. Alright. There's going to be more babies, so, you know, it's a good thing the vats open up now. Clear. Okay. Last thing I want to do. Gunslingers. I don't know. Maybe a yellow? Gold? You're going to be fighting horrors and undead. Hmm. I mean, red is good too, but again, a lot of the people who aren't in these squads are going to be in red and white, because that's just going to be the random colors they get. Green? You know what? Blue is fine for gunfighters. Yeah. Black and blue. Somehow those colors seem appropriate for the kind of adventure we've been having. Black and blue. Yeah. Yeah, we spend a lot of time bruised. I think this is appropriate. I also banked up a little bit of this. Enough that she could jump up one step to Praetor, or I could hold it. In an emergency, she could potentially call down, well, four. Four extra drops of friendlies. I wouldn't want to have to use those all at once, but it's an option. And I kind of like having the option. Alright. The only thing the Berserkers are missing now is shield belts, which is again a thing of I need steel. It's actually kind of an essential. She's gotten up to crafting 18, by the way. Not quite that wonderful 20 we saw earlier, but it's something. Alright. The EMP grenades. Low shield packs are really interesting. I want 4 of these. That's 50 steel each. It's going to be crafted by our best. No, I'll make extras so I can use the high quality ones. Okay. So we'll hook them up with shields. What other accessories do we want to fill in? I'm kind of thinking of giving them biomutation lances. I have the shards. I can afford these. They're not going to work on robots, though, and I've mentioned before, robots are my biggest fear. If I was just attacked by a horde of scythers, I don't think I could stop them. I think this EMP would stop the first few, and then they just pour through and wreck everything. And I just don't have an answer. Like, these aren't going to stop them. I don't know. What I do know is we're gonna make here it is. We're going to summon something horrible, and we're going to kill it. And then we're going to summon another horrible robot, and we're going to kill that. And then we're going to make waste pack atomizers. We're also going to poke the void. We've got the steel. Let's build it. Let's get that EMP grenade. Pacifists can't even carry EMP grenades. What nonsense. So you are not for the front lines. I think... The Prospector's gotten pretty good at shooting. But I need somebody wearing armor to carry these, because you gotta get in close. Oh yeah. Well, there's no quality on this one. What's the matter? Why are you ravenously hungry? Go eat. Go play poker. That's fine. Just stay happy. Oh, right. That attack. No, this is just bullshit. You're not gonna wear a hood instead of your proper armor. That's nuts. I'm not wearing a hood. No kidding. Alright, are we ready to play this thing? Should I poke the void first? I gotta get the EMP grenade first. That's what I gotta do. I refuse to fight terrible new bots without the EMP grenade. But anyway, once we got that, we'll start making the shields while we're fighting bots and other terrible stuff. We'll just go forward with it. At this point, all we're doing is making advanced components. I would like to make more marine armor for more people. Yeah, we got quite a few people who could use some nice armor. We'll largely try to hold them back in battles in the future. They'll be in the back row, that sort of thing. We're still repairing. Oh, wait a sec. Okay, looks like you're gonna be fine. I'm gonna give you the good medicine. You got gutworms? While you're inside the machine? How does that even happen? While you were inside the growth chamber, you got gutworms. Okay, who's making the clothes? Here, could you make some kid clothes? Learning about animals. Overflow from the freezer. All right. Wait. My mistake. Kid shirt. Kid pants. Kid parka. Huh, we could make a war mask. Okay, try again. Yeah, don't anybody wear this. This isn't proper armor. That room's not much warmer, kid. Wait, what happened? Did you put the kid shirt someplace stupid? Oh my gosh. There it is. I see it. I see it. It's the little tiny one. Okay, Prospector. Okay. The submachine guns are still being used. Okay, anybody want an assault rifle? Yes. You shouldn't be in battle ever. If you are, there's been a mistake. Where the hell are the pants? Ah! Okay. Okay, you shouldn't be freezing anymore. This should have done enough for you. You're good at 45. Still too cold for you. Just wait a second. We got this. I'm gonna have to turn the heaters on. My power issues. I could actually use that atmospheric heater too. Where is she? She's putting it over there? There it is. Boom! You're good to negative 13. It does get that cold sometimes, though. So, not perfect. Alright. Now. Void provocation. Alright. Where's Lady Branch? You're the leader. And your dark berserkers here shall participate. Depending on what it is, summoning this may actually help. Let's hope that it's not something like the Revenant. Okay, the War Queen. Tentacle horrors and robot horrors. Yeah? Although you could just give me a bad weather event or something. Alright. The Arthlax Machine Hive. There are still 4 unknowns. Before I trigger the next level, I want to see these. I want to see them. Some of them, like the Devourers, seem to be common. Others, not so much. Alright. Keep bringing in the steel. The War Queen has arrived. Scythers can hurt. Pikemen. I'm actually less worried about pikemen. It's the ones with the charge lances that get you killed. Hold on a sec. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? Alright, guys. My mistake. You kid? Alright. Neat. Neat. You could do basic stuff. Alright. Alright. Where was I? Humans. Inside. We can recycle you for parts. Yeah, all the bosses have a gun that shoots real far. I figure that's to prevent you from sniping them. Contains 600 steel. I wish I could have it all. Void is coming, you know. Really? Better make another Kid Parka. I'll make it super high quality. Alright, we're making the dead life packs now. Warped obelisk. Ah, okay. This one. We saw this once. Didn't we? Wait, did we? No, it's a third obelisk option. So we still don't know what the corrupted one does. What is this warped one? Okay, well. Should I invite them into play? Or should I fight them out there? I do want my Berserkers to show off, but we're gonna go with discretion as the better part of valor. Okay. You guys are the combat specialists. This is your time to shine. Don't step on the trap tiles. It makes me uncomfortable when my colonists step on the trap tiles. Prospector brings the wargs, of course. We also have these. Again, I don't like you stepping on traps. They're there if I need them. I'd also bring a mass of hounds in, but... Hey look, it's the little war urchins! A very small gun, but it fires rapidly. Oh, that didn't do anything. Because the walls are in the way? What, are they full of lead? Okay, that was a terrible waste. I think that means I have to remove that from the design. Yeah. This needs to get out of here. Miniguns are not the best way to fight a durable boss. But on the other hand, the cannons are, and the swarmlings, they're not getting through this hail of bullets. Alright, we got a power focus clip. Alright. Wait. They really will constantly take shortcuts through that mausoleum. Well, that was that. Okay, one more thing. There should be a child-sized parka. Wow, she screwed that one up, didn't she? Oh well. One thing about these cannons that I've got back here is they constantly destroy the walls. Like, I have to repair them after basically every encounter. Waste so much stone. Okay, anyway, those can all be recycled. Time to turn this on. How's our power grid holding? Seems to be holding stably for the moment. Did I do something bad? Oh, look at that. Putting the solar panels there cut the power line. Well, no wonder our power supply seems like it's fine. Can I receive power from this one in the middle? Who knows? Alright. Important thing. We're going to analyze this. We're going to turn our research on. And we're going to go up to the next step and summon the next bot. And provoke the void again. So I don't know what this thing's going to do to me, but... she's studying it. High mech tech has been unlocked. Okay. But the waste pack atomizer requires that I study this. Is there anything in high mech tech I actually want? I don't think there is. I mean, remote repair is kind of interesting. I mean, this stuff's cool, don't get me wrong. It is like, this stuff's awesome, but... actually, I kind of want these. These increase the speed of all your work bots, which is great for my lifters. But, each one requires a power focus chip, so I'd have to hunt down more of those. Still, I could make one of them. That's not bad. It's not bad. What's this? This might be useful. But what I really want is the Mech Lord helmet, because it's a better helmet. So, I mean, of course I'd want that. Okay. Top priority. Shield belts. We will need to shred a bunch of mechs. Which, you just turned that to 25 blast steel, huh? That's, amazing, actually. That was like a magic trick. I'm gonna suspend these for the time being. Because I can't afford the steel. Yeah, just keep working. The research is researching away. I may provoke the void again while I wait. Why shouldn't I? Oh, I have to wait. I have to wait a little bit. That's okay. Look at all these interesting options we have. We could brainwipe someone. That costs a shard? Jeez, that's expensive. Chronophagy. Steal. You age someone rapidly, but you become younger. It heals. The target suffers brain damage. Okay. So you can be a chrono vampire. Draw animals. Draw flesh beasts. They'll be hostile to everyone, but it says they emerge near your enemies. And I used it a couple of times, and it does. They pop out right next to your enemies. It's great. Shamblers! I don't know how many you'd actually get. But you could do it. This lets you steal experience from someone, which is interesting. This is the one we use all the time. Happiness. If we want another cavern underneath us for some reason, could be good for mining stone, I guess. I'm not sure what all else would be down there. We ended ours so quickly. Temporarily increasing your psychic sensitivity. get a random person from somewhere in the world. And of course, the classic void provocation. Just insult the void. Insult the evil architect doing all this. Is he evil or is he just misunderstood? Well, never miss an opportunity to go hunting. Go away. There you go. Ares, I actually have had him run around hitting wildlife with his sword for XP, but he kills everything in like one chop when he hits, so... Still, if there's an area with a large number of small animals that can't hurt him, I don't want to wear out his good armor, but he really needs the combat XP. So right now we're waiting for somebody to analyze. We're running low on medicine. It is fall. Before it snows, let's do this. So we should find out what that obelisk, at least a little bit about what it's going to do to us. New lovers. Oh, the other gunslinger. She finally found somebody. It's taken her all game. Actually, she did? When did that happen? I didn't give them a double bed. Do I have any place I can put you to? Look, it's kind of difficult. Believe it or not, things are kind of cramped around here. Yeah, Alright. Tell you what. Why don't I give you a lovely little space over here. Eh? Oh, really? The light's in the way? Well, congratulations! You get the nicest room in the whole place. Okay. Cool. I guess they threw the flowers and you two caught it, huh? Well, good for you. Do I have a statue I can use? We need a statue. Hold on, I'll commission one. Make it out of wood. Okay. We'll make a few wooden sculptures, old prospector will. You're not the smartest cookie around. Let someone else do it. So, cool. Made a good bed. Honestly, I don't think I need any more dyes. Yeah, I got tons. But I don't need more of anything else either. Cotton. Actually, yeah, cotton. We never did do beer or anything. But I think things are stable enough. Now that the troublemaker's fixed up. You're not even wearing a mask. Were you ever really one of us? Alright. I don't have the resources to make shields, do I? I hope I do. I want shields. Shield belts are immensely valuable to Berserkers. Bonk. Maybe I should have kept the combat boost. Alright, a nice little wooden statue. You've got a nightlight. It's perfect. They consider it disrespectful to our symbol over here to not have a wall up. All right. A world of squares and rectangles. That is our home. But that's how it came to us when we first came to this facility and started cleaning it out. So I'm probably going to transfer these over here at some point. And this is going to be used to contain the really radical stuff. Oh, hold on. I'm in the middle of... I was about to... Alright, hold on. Mortars? Okay, mortars. I can play a game of mortars. Tell me, who got the Deathlight packs? Dead. No, dead. Dead... Life! Okay. You have one of them? Those are not people I'd have chosen. You will not tend to Brown. Brown deserves a real doctor. I think you're going to be fine. I'll give you one more touch of the good medicine, though. Are they going south? Darn, I think they are. Alright, it's fine. In that case... They're gonna sit in the poison? Oh, I don't think that's a good place for you guys to hang out. Oh, crap. This one's set to allow fresh animals. I don't like that. Okay, hold on. Adjusting. There, the shells. Detonate the shells and it's over. Ooh. Oh, I guess that was enough to piss them off. Looks like we got a few... Oh, shit. Inside. I didn't tell them to get inside. I'm going to lose some mechs. I lose mechs all the time, but I'm not normally this strapped for steel. I probably need to fly out and harvest steel before we continue. Shit. Gotta bring them in, Where'd those two go? Oh wow, Ares got a shield belt. Right now? Where's Nicole? Of course your husband will want to be there. Even if this is quite the time. Where is she? She's absent. Alright, you can have her as your doctor then. Well, we haven't even repaired from the last time. Alright, you guys are ready to charge out there. No. You guys will get ready to charge them from behind if necessary. We'll be fine. The fence is incomplete, but still more than enough for the likes of you. What are you upset about? Unsightly environment? Damn, these guys are fast. Ow. Whoa. 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 Wait, they're in the base? How did they get in the base? How'd you get in the base? How did you get in the base? How did you get in the base? Who let you in the base? Okay, hold on. You guys are just exploding all over the place. Go nuts. Okay, what else? He's pretty far away. She's in the thick of it. What the heck? Get them. Why won't you attack? This is way messier than... How are they getting in? Why are these doors open? He's wearing black marine armor, so it confused me for a second. So some of them are already running away. Most of them they're all running away. I would like to know how you got into my house. You killed a bunch of my wargs and bots and tore up the place. That was more damage than I was expecting. The Berserkers are still chasing people down one by one. We got a Doomsday rocket launcher out of the deal. Yeah, these guys are fast. I gave them super legs. I gave them super legs for a reason. Okay, how did that door end up being open? Oh, hey, look, EMP grenades. Do we want a second person to have those, I wonder? I do not have the steel for this right now. My whole base is such a hodgepodge of different colored rocks. Alright, how much limestone we got? We're a little short on that. Looks like I have some granite, though. Granite is good. You know, I never got the space to bring down the really good rock. Okay, steel traps. We're not doing any more of those. Yeah, I started switching to steel traps, but we've just used up too much steel. I need to get steel. Ooh, those obsidian traps aren't coming back. Not unless I go out into the lava fields again. Something I could do, actually. Well, we've got them. They're awesome. But they're not invincible yet. And they never will be. This guy could use... I have 2 spare legs. Oh, cool. You know what? That's a good name. I like Vera. Are you guys picking fist fights? What are you doing? He's literally walking around as a happy bee. I know you started it. This guy also has been a lot of trouble. Wait. He's not even listed as one of my colonists anymore. Did he leave? I think he left. Tried to convert him. Ah. Doesn't say anything about him leaving. Okay. So everyone's getting all fixed up. Alright. I don't know how that door got left open. I need steel to replace the bots. I need steel to replace the turrets. Everything else is easy enough to fix. We got rocks. We just have a crippling steel... Oh, well, would you look at this? Whoa. Steel. Free shells. A good number of them, too. Well, it's a little bit. We could melt down the gun, of course. Reinforced barrels are good for my end. We should harvest these. But I don't need the bioferrite just now. Yeah, I should go out with this. I should dump all of these. And I should come back with steel. And then what I should do next is... well, we're going to find out what this does. So, this one says warped. Corruption... Hold on a sec. Who's got the highest intelligence around, huh? 13? 15? There's 02. Oh, that's why. This should tell us what this does. I am curious. So she's going to go analyze it and tell us what this does. And then she's going to suppress the shit out of it. That's a little bit scary there. When we have these long stretches where we're hidden inside our homes, that's a potential opportunity for these things to get out of hand. So I figure one of them, the twisted one was giving us freaking. Yeah, it's the same thing as the other two obelisks. The twisted one was messing with our flesh. The corrupted one, I assume that it would maybe do something to your emotions and moods. Maybe it would give you temporary bad traits. I'm not sure. This one looks like a crab claw. Like it's going to try to grab you. It says warped. This one might be just a different kind of flesh warper. I'm not sure. I won't know until it starts doing things to people. What I do know is I want that activity pushed way down. Shelter for aristocrats. Whoa, an architect arm. That'd be wonderful. I would have to have a very nice room. We don't have any very nice rooms. I did install marble, though. I haven't installed marble to here. That took a little while, because you don't want them to escape on you, you know. It suddenly makes these into part of its room and all. Alright. Why are you melting from slag? That's stupid. Did I mention Randy keeps giving me plagues? Plagues, 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 plagues. Nothing but plagues from him. Thank you. Wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. I'll deal with it. Anyway, before we start getting more lung rot... Ooh, masterwork. I'm gonna find where all the belts I've been making have ended up. Make sure they end up on the correct people. I'm going to probably make a few of these. But the big thing is I'm going to fly this out with a few guys, and we are going to find a bunch of steel. Maybe a little obsidian too, I don't know. Looks like I get obsidian back from these traps. That's nice. I really like the hunter traps in theory. In practice, they just seem to be a problem. So, we'll continue poking the void, and we'll have researched how to get the next thingamajig to show up. The robot that's filled with hate. Man, I got so many bots to prepare and stuff. Assuming Randy doesn't just decide to throw a bunch of terrible crap at me all at once. Oh, don't corrupt my land. Oh, oh, finally! I've been waiting forever for this moment. Yes! I'd like to sell to you. Rice. Ah. And maybe a few other things besides. Oh, you sell steel. Well, isn't that nice? That could save me a whole trip. How about some hearts? Yeah. Ah. This solves so many problems. Alright, anything else we want to do? Obviously, I need to buy something. We have so many interesting options, too. Many an interesting option. It would be bad to have more meat because I have so many wargs. This is a concern. It actually is a concern. So while I'm getting rid of rice, I'm buying meat? Yeah, I am. Oh, yeah, any advanced components you got, I'll take them. Where did you fire it? Where's all the meat? It didn't land in the... Oh, you dumped it all in here? Oh, thanks. Mmm, rusty meat. Wonderful. Alright. Yeah, we're going to take a bunch of this out, bring back steel. It's going to be great. We're going to summon more horrors. We're going to get the way to disintegrate these for once and for all. And we're going to build all of these. Yeah. I have a lot of wood. I could set up another trap field. But those take a lot of time to make. It is great practice for my colonists, but... Shields... I will see if I can... His melee is only one level short of class change. I'll see if I can find things to whack with his sword. Level him up a little. He's almost there. Then it'll be 4 proper Berserkers. Oops, how did I end up with 2 of these? Because I made an extra. Oh man, could I sell them meals? Can I sell them the meals? I don't think I can. Those are all suspicious, and now the person can't... I can? No, I can buy meals. I can't sell them. Right. I think you couldn't. Yeah. Medical treatment needed. Doggone stupid plague. Oh, that's a problem, too. You need to go. Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.